There's an entire brand of online feminism which essentially exists, and their worldview, you can see a tweet above me here, which is a good example, is that women are, I don't want to say perpetual victims, but yeah, I guess they're perpetual victims. That's just the most charitable. That's just what it is. And everything in the world conspires to oppress women, such that they have no meaningful influence over the world around them. And as this tweet says, everything is something they've been taught, like they've been conditioned to want to do. But everyone around them somehow just has this conditioning already. So the men, the older women, the other people in their lives, those people are not also victims of the system in the same way. Women are just uniquely victim, but also I guess women of a certain age, because once you get above a certain age and once you become a mother, then you now enter that cycle of oppression, and you're part of the conspiracy alongside men, alongside young teenage boys, alongside all these people, all these institutions that serve to oppress the woman slash girl child, maybe from around, I guess, from when she was born to around, before she becomes a mother. Because once she becomes a mother, then she graduates into her own oppressive system. And if you're someone out there who thinks like this, or you didn't realize this is how you think, you need to grow up. Okay, you just need to grow up. And you see this a lot in, this person's Nigerian, so you see this Nigerian brand of feminism. But again, this is not unique to people that grow up in that. And I always think like Nigerian feminism as a thing, trademarked, is a kind of underbaked, unsophisticated level of feminism, because it's a reflection of, how educated the country is, unfortunately. And so that's what you have. But you do see stuff like this in the West, and it's very fascinating to exist in this kind of worldview. And I genuinely would love to know more about the people that exist this way. How do you function when you just feel like, oh my god, everything is just out there to victimize me, and I am the victim in every like version of reality. Plus, I have no agency to do anything meaningful about that. So much so that my internal feelings of how my partner, I'm reacting to my partner, is something I was also conditioned to believe, as opposed to just a true reflection of how I genuinely feel at the time. Like, what kind of mindset do you have to think this way? So if you're someone that thinks this way, I guess I'm curious to talk to you about it. But also, to be honest, just a commentary on like, maybe the kind of world we live in, where we are right now, where there are large amounts of people within a certain age range that genuinely feel like they are just victims in every scenario. Extremely unhealthy behavior, by the way, but what are you going to do?